Alright guys, so before I start reading again in the book that I'm reviewing, The Sons and Daughter of Notre Dame by Adam G. Payne, and I left off right here. So I'll read this and a little bit of this before the video gets too long. But before I get started, I'm going to read a little bit in Mark 9, number 50. Salt is good, but if the salt have lost its saltness, wherewith will ye season it? Have salt in yourself and have peace with another. To me, that's so important. And there's also one more that I'd like to share. And let me find it. It says, Verily, verily, I say upon you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come unto condemnation, but is passed from death unto life. That's John 5:24. Alright, so there's that. So I'm going to get into the book, reading out loud. It's really hard with lighting in here. I need to start doing this during the early daytime when the sun isn't setting, but okay, let's get started. But then on the right side of the circle of creation, which represented darkness, destruction, and chaos, also began to awaken new theocracies. But they were wizards. A glow did black and purple aura, and those rose 3 wizards in the same form that Shogun himself was formed. The first was the Wizard of Chaos, Kadon, which all black clothing and black hair with crimson red streaks waved in, and dark green eyes with tan white skin, and black caped and black long sleeved shirt, leather pants, and leather boots with a half mask covered the left side of his, I'm sure it's supposed to be his face. The second was Inferno, the wizard of fire with dark red skin and red eyes and red cape with fire symbols and red long-sleeved shirt and red leather pants and red leather boots and red cloth gloves, as well as half red mask covering the left side of his face like his brother Kodon. And the third was the wizard of all seeing illusions. He was called Foresight, with all white imprinted on the back of his robe and a half-white mask covering the left side of his face. They opened their eyes and looked around, and behind them they saw Shogun and were surprised. Impressed with the armored and clothing he saw on Shogun when Shogun saw them, he approached them slowly and said, "You must be new creations here. I am Shogun." "And you are?" said Shogun. Cauldron then looked at Shogun in surprise and said, "So you are the warrior of the Monkey and Ape Kingdom. Our master told us about you. I see you are in human form, though. I would like to introduce myself," said Kadon. "And I think I know a great way to do so," said Kadon. "I see. In what way, my friend? For I would be more than honored to know you," said Shogun. How about this?" said Kadon. Kadon then let out a bolt of lightning from his hand, and Shogun blocked the attack with his arms, and Kadon laughed along with his brother. Shogun still up looking at his arm, and then became angry at Kadon. Foresight and Inferno smiled at Shogun and looked at him in surprise. After the attack of Kadon made, and Shogun said, "You coward, how dare you? All I wanted to make peace here. All I wanted to do was make peace here. But you are nothing but pure evil. You must be stopped now. I will fight you, and if I must," said Shogun. Then Kodon said, "Oh, please, do you think you can defeat us? You're not even a wizard. You're half man, half monkey. You can't win against me and my brothers. We will have this world, and you will join us. You cannot win. Think about it. You and your world were made into what we wished it would be. but you could rule with us and live like a king, a god, if you will. However, if you choose to refuse us and are offered, you will be annihilated. So, what do you say now? Said Kaon. Shogun transformed into his monkey warrior form, then readied himself in his fighting style monkey with his fists readied, and then said, I wanted to offer you kindness, but now I know I was wrong. I'll never join you, wizard, and you shall not take Notre Dame. With all my might, by the light of creation, I will strike you down, cried Shogun. So far, there's a big battle just about to start, and it's getting really interesting, and a lot of these worlds and creations are starting to see the truth of some of the bad ones, and so we'll leave off right there where it says, I will strike you down, cried Shogun, and we'll pick up on the next session, because it's starting to get over 5 minutes. So anyways, small increments, small steps, and don't forget the Bible verses at the beginning. They're so important. Read your Bible every day, and talk to you later.